Hey everyone, good to see you again. This is my last live for several weeks. I'll be planning the summit. You Can Thrive in Sped 3 that starts June 28th. On week of June 7th, we're replaying the You Can Thrive in Sped 2 summit. And if you are not on my email list, you need to sign up to view the replay on those free, which is just 2 weeks away. And let me see here. I'm going to put that website up. It's not Khan Academy. I need to edit that. For some reason, I'm having difficulty. There we go. So it's at youcanthriveinsped.com. And then if you're on my email list, you do not need to register there because I'm going to be emailing the replay open hours to my entire email list. So that won't be a problem. But that's where you can sign up if you are not on my email list. And also, if you sign up to view this one, then you'll get an email notification when registration for You Can Thrive in Sped 3 is up. Having 24 speakers, I've got 12 sessions done already. I'm super excited about what's going to be all those new offerings. And those are both free events to attend, so why not? Another thing I wanted to talk about before I get into the tip today is next week in the Facebook group, there is going to be a challenge. I made a post this week saying, hey, do you like prizes? So that's what the challenge is all about. There's going to be more information come out the 30th or 31st. If you're on my email list, you'll get email directions, but I'll also post them in the Facebook group. So if those of you who are just here can participate as well. And basically what it is about trying to invite more educators who could benefit from the Facebook group Thriving in Sped to join along with us in the fun and learning, so they'll get access to all the tips and training. And I'd like to get in touch with them before You Can Thrive in Sped 3 goes live so that they can take a benefit of that too. So I'm starting to grow the group. We have 917 members. I checked this morning, so it could be off, but last time I checked, and it would just be making my heart smile when that hits the 1,000 mark. So, and you can win prizes by playing along and inviting people. Who doesn't like prizes, right? And so some of the prizes, you might earn a Starbucks gift card, Amazon gift card, my favorite school supply delivered to your door, or a seat in my course for free. So the prizes are fun and it's really very little work. You just hit the invite button. So watch your inbox and watch the Facebook group. Make sure you have your notifications turned on to see every post of mine first, and that way you won't miss out on important things like that. So I think we're going to have a good time inviting our friends and colleagues to the group. So today what I'm going to talk to you about is a little bit about trying to identify the real behavior or the real reason behind a behavior. Because oftentimes as educators, when students lose control, we don't know automatically what is the reason behind that. We have our guesses. And one of my kind of educational pet peeves is sometimes we, in this for the sake of time, or we have a mindset that the student really doesn't know why they're behaving the way that they are. And so we label why a behavior is without really ever talking to the most important person, and that's the student. So if you're able to talk to your students, talk to their parents to get more info, then I highly encourage you to do that. And you can do that with the help of livesinthebalance.com. It's a website. Oh, sorry, I gotta think about when I share my screen so I don't mess it up. It's this website right here, Lives in the Balance. And it's run by Dr. Ross Greene. And he is like a guru. I'm trying to pull him up here real quick. Give credit where credit is due. Well, apparently my internet is lagging. So anyway, Dr. Russ Greene is the author of several books on getting behind behavior and helping kids to change, and also putting a light on the misunderstandings of behavior. So he's very research-based in his strategies. And one thing that I really love about his is called the ALSUP. And it's right here. You see ALSUP. And so the ALSUP is an assessment that you can get for free right on this website. So let me put this into the StreamYard so you can see it. And if you're here and would comment live, that would be great. I would really appreciate that. And I'll know you're here and can say your name. All I can see from here is number of viewers, and I cannot see who you are unless StreamYard has permission, but it makes it a lot easier for me to go live from here because I can go to here and my YouTube channel at the same time. So there is the link, and I'll put it in the comments when we're done, but that is the website to get the ALSUP guide we're going to be talking about. And so there's a guide that sort of explains to you how to use it. So I'm going to open that if my internet cooperates. And then there is the assessment that you actually go through for a student. And this will show it to you. And then they do have this here where you can make a copy of it so that you can edit it. You don't even have to redo it. But it's an online, and you can actually click on it here to fill it out. And then you can print it or download the PDF version of it, or you can just make a copy and save it into your Google Drive. But what I love is it tries to get us to identify what the lagging skills are, because lagging skills lead to behaviors, negative behaviors oftentimes. And so is the negative behavior because they have a lagging skill in how to socialize with peers? Or is it the lagging skill in reading? And so the behavior is happening in reading class. And so trying to get behind what the issue is with the lagging school helps us develop a behavior plan that's very appropriate for a student and has more chance of being, has more of a chance of being effective. And it's intended to use, it says here in letters, as a discussion guide. It's not like, oh, this is all right and wrong and particularly done, but this is a discussion guide. And so parents and anyone who works with the child, and if the child is old enough to participate, should be considered in marking this off. And so lagging skills lead to unsolved problems, which can lead to behaviors. So you just go through this and check. So maybe they have difficulty focusing, they don't see the range of solutions to problems, but you can click however many you want. For some reason, I cannot click that. What is wrong? Oh, there you go. It's being a little tricky for me to click it at the moment. It goes on and then it goes off. I'm not sure why it's doing that. So some of them will let you click that. It should let you click them all. I think my internet is having an issue, so my apologies on that. But you can see all the different areas here. Difficulty seeing gray areas, difficult attending, difficulty shifting from the original idea. So what is the issue? Is the issue maintaining focus, or is the issue difficulty attending? And this one's attending to social cues, or difficulty persisting when something gets challenging. And sometimes when we describe that in a behavior plan, we just say they get off task easy. Well, is that because focus is the problem? Is that because academic fatigue is the problem? Is that because they have a sensory issue? What's the reason? Because without the true reason, it's difficult to define a strategy to be helpful. And then you talk about what are the unsolved problems due to these lagging skills. So if I have difficulty considering a range of solutions to a problem, then down here in this area, we could say that creates an unsolved problem of when I get stuck on a math problem, I don't know what to do. When I'm on the playground and somebody takes the ball from me, I don't know what to do. When I'm on the playground and somebody wants to play with me, I don't know what to do. And so those all could be things that align with, I don't know a range of solutions to a problem. If I sit there and my ball falls out of my hand and somebody grabs it, and all I think is, they stole my ball, the only solution I have in my head is grab it back or punch them or kick them or whatever happens. That's not an okay behavior. And instead, we've got to begin teaching the replacement behaviors that make that better. And so I love the prompts to try to get help filling this out. So are there specific tasks and expectations the student has difficulty with? Are there classmates the student is having difficulty getting along with? What are the specific conditions? And so you just walk through this step by step, and you end up with this amazing picture of what the real issue is for a child. And only when you discover the real issue can you go on to brainstorm and create real solutions that are going to be effective for a student. So really short and sweet tonight. That's it. I wanted to pop in. If you've not seen that side, livesinthebalance.org, so much good stuff on there about helping kids manage behaviors and helping teachers and staff create behavior plans that are what the student needs. And I share that resource and a much more in-depth look at how I use those resources in my practice as part of my class, Speeding Up SPED. And so right here, if you are interested in checking that class out, which works on all kinds of paperwork issues from the beginning of the year, collating all the data you have to give to gen ed staff, getting the accommodations sheets to everybody, to writing your IEPs, goals, data collection, progress monitoring, work on behavior plans, and writing the IEPs themselves. All of that is included in my Speeding Up SPED course, which can be looked at this address right here, as well as you can email me, message me here, and I can give you more information about it. But it's about a 6-hour course, and the cost is only $97. But exciting, if you are attending this either live or in person, either put #live or #replay so I know when you're here watching. And you can say Speedy SPED, please, in a comment, and I will private message you a code for 25% off the course. And I will get the link to it so you know how to get to all the stuff about understanding the course. And then that's all you have to do, and you can get a 25% off. So thanks for joining in tonight. I'll put the links in the chat. But the only way to get the code is to make a comment. You got that. Somebody's live. Yay. Okay. Thanks. Have a good evening.